reality is that the vast majority of the world's trade still travels by sea, and it always will.
And the biggest boats in the world are cargo ships. Indeed, these floating behemoths are some of the largest man-made objects ever created. And amongst these, the container ship with the highest capacity in the world is the MSC Oscar. The ship was named after the son of Diego Aponte, the president and chief executive officer of MSC.
Modern ship design techniques enable us to design very large structures, like large container ships, much more precisely and more accurately, with more economical use of steel in their construction.
The latest ship from the Mediterranean Shipping Company, Oscar's nominal capacity of 19,224 TEU, or 20-foot equivalent units, makes it the largest container ship afloat.
Container ships that traverse the world are carrying our cargo. Everything that we need is travelling by sea in large quantity.
Built by Daewoo in South Korea at a cost of $140 million, the Oscar is 395.4 meters long, longer than the height of the Empire State Building if it was laying on its side. The vessel is so huge that its area of the deck is equivalent to 4 football fields. Only 30 years ago, no ship was able to carry more than 5,000 shipping containers. Now, in the midst of the shipping industry's arms race, the Oscar is capable of carrying 19,224. This makes the Oscar one of the world's most efficient and environmentally friendly vessels on the water, able to transport copious goods while minimizing levels of carbon dioxide per TEU. So, while some vessels seem to be big for the sake of bigness, when it comes to the MSC Oscar, there is a method to the mass.
The more economically we can carry those cargoes by sea, the better it is.
Seeing these beasts makes it easy to forget that they were built on a long and proud maritime heritage, established by the ships that came before them. In their way, just as grand, and in their day, just as pioneering. The world's third biggest container company, CMA CGM, is the creator of the Explorer-class ships. Named for Benjamin Franklin, Marco Polo, and Magellan, among others, these are some of the largest ships afloat. In 2013, the Explorer class held the title for largest container ships in the world. It is 3.5 times the length of a football field at 396 meters long, and it can hold 16,000 containers. To put that into perspective, an Explorer class can hold 2.1 million refrigerators.
A big ship is more adaptable. You can make changes more easily. You can provide for modular payloads where you can take a ship into port and change the role of the ship by taking out one capability and putting another one in.
The delivery of the French Explorer class marked the beginning of an epic rivalry between CMA CGM and its competitor, Maersk.
You build something very big because you're building something bigger than the other fellow has.
It seems that current shipping companies embody the go big or go home mentality, as evidenced by one of Maersk's latest ventures. As some of the world's largest and most efficient ships, Maersk's Triple E class dominates the waves. 20 of these vessels exist in a class which, reaching almost 400 meters in length, are the longest ships in the world. The height of the Triple E is 73 meters, even higher than the gigantic Allure of the Seas cruise ship, albeit by only 1 meter. The Triple E is revolutionizing trade, delivering massive amounts of goods on less fuel, making it cheaper and more environmentally friendly.
The very large container ships which are being built today are usually designed for a specific route from port A to port B, across the Pacific or across the North Atlantic or something like that.
The Triple E sails the Asia to Europe route, which is the busiest container trade route in the world. Not only is the Triple E currently the largest vessel on the water, it's likely to stay that way for the foreseeable future. Due to current port restrictions, the Triple E class is, for now, as big as physically possible.
It's pointless going extremely large. You might get great economies of scale in the ship, but if you can't berth the ship anywhere, there's no point.
To put it into perspective, the steel used to build one of these ships could build 8 Eiffel Towers, and its cargo bay could fit 36,000 cars, which sets the world record for a single ship's capacity, surpassing the Emma Maersk by 16% and continuing Maersk's record of having designed the largest container vessels in the world.